All right. Should be good here in just a moment. Looks like we're good. Leading off for the Tigers, it'll be ball one to Colt Keith. It's Keith, Torres, Perez, then Green, Torkelson, McKinstry, Dingler, Meadows, and Baez. But to lead it off, it's Keith who gets called strike one. It's 1-1. Keith, Torres, and Perez against Irvin to lead it off. Pitching for the Tigers is Enns. Dietrich Enns. Yep. We good? Does it sound right? Yeah, mostly good. All right. Good. All right. I think it's a little quiet, but I think it's mostly good. Right? Sounds fine. Yeah. 3-2. All right. Sounds good. Yeah. Sounds crispy. All right. 3 deuce. What's up, Mako? What's up, Lions? What's up, Brian? How's everybody doing? And that'll be a leadoff walk for Colt Keith. Good start to the game. Here's Gleyber Torres. Hope we get some runs here tonight. Well, runs really weren't the problem. I guess kind of they were. We'd have scored maybe 5 or 6. They may have been demoralized to try to come back. Ball one. Doing good? That's good. Ball one. Doing good. Had a busy day, but I'm good now. I'm ready for the weekend. Ball two. 2-0. Oh, yeah, that's good, Mako. I'm glad to hear. By the way, make sure everyone drops some likes, help the stream out, get some people in here early on, especially if you don't want to chat much. 2-0. Helps us out a ton. Thank you if you can. Hey, that looks like it'll be a base hit in the left field. Runners at first and second now with nobody out. Here's Perez with 2 on and no out. Maybe a little gap shot here gives us a nice little first inning start. Get the revenge for what they did to our bullpen last. Time to get our revenge, Cameron. We won't take this lying down. We're going to have to hurt, or at least hopefully win, maybe. I don't know. Called strike one. Probably want that pitch back, a hanging curveball from an opposite-handed pitcher. Should be sitting in a left field gap right now, and he swings at that garbage. 0-2. Come on, Perez. Get a big hit. The over-under on the Nationals pitcher today was 17.5 outs. Sounds about right, getting 18 outs, 6 innings. We'll see. Hopefully we chase him before that happens. Do. Charge. I'd have took the under on that. But the Nationals do have their pitchers go over like quite a while, I've noticed. So kind of like a 50-50 one. 1-2. And Perez strikes out 2 away or 1 away. Hope he has one good outing in S6. Took the under. What's up, Daniel? Happy Thursday. Basically Friday. The week's over for pretty much everybody, unless you work like retail. Ball one to Riley Green. And even then, most things are almost closed tomorrow. Or you're getting paid a good chunk of money to work, so. So you probably don't care. You're like, I'm getting like $31 an hour tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. 2-0. I know some people who like working holidays, you know. Do all the fun stuff in the evening, take the next day off. Sheesh. 2-0. That'll be called strike one. Green was taking till he gets a strike. Yeah, happy 4th. Another birthday for America, 249 years old. Next year's a big one. If we're still America in 1 year. Oh, zinger. 2-1. Ball 3. Not really wanting to give much to Mr. Green to hit here, it looks like. The starting left fielder all-star, Riley Green. No big deal. Damn, he fouls that pitch off. It's 3-2. Curveball's looking pretty hard to hit. Come on, Riley. Let's see a big hit. Single, a walk, whatever, however you get on. Fouls that pitch off. We'll have another 3-2. White Sox versus Rockies starting tomorrow. That's a big series. Somebody's got to win series. That's funny, right? What do you give me credit for that title name? What do you guys think? The somebody's got to win series. 3-2. Another foul ball. Green fighting to stay alive here, driving up the pitch count. That's the 7th pitch of the at bat. Eighth pitch coming up. Oh yeah, Mako. It's always go Tigers. There's only one good team in baseball. It's the Tigers. No, there are a lot of good teams. That's a really good young team. They got really good pieces. In Abrams, Wood, and Garcia, I think. And some, I don't know. They probably got good pitchers too. I just haven't seen everybody. No, that'll be the 2030 World Series. Is the White Sox, Rockies. You don't like it, but that's how it's gonna be. Or A's, Rockies. Green still up there battling. Pitch number 9 coming up. He fouls off another one. Damn, I think Green might have struck out. Yeah, he struck out. Well, 2 away. Looks like we might waste a really nice start here. Rob at the Rockies. I'll take the Rockies. Yeah, they're pretty good at home, I would imagine. What's up, Trey? Yeah, happy 4th, man. Let's hope we pick up a win here. That'd be pretty nice. It's 1-1 to Torque. He got called strike and then a ball. Maybe Torque can find a little bit of outfield grass, pick up a run maybe. Now the runners can go with abandon. Swinging strike 2. It doesn't look like runs this inning. Couple strikeouts in a row has bailed the pitcher out of what was a bit of a disastrous start. Yeah, Rockies play pretty well at home. They have this. They have their advantage there. 2-2 up high. It was a close take. Colorado beat Houston. It's a big win. That's a huge upset. I feel like the Rockies won like 2 games in that series. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did the Rockies win that series versus Houston at home? Like, can someone go check? Because I swear to God, the fucking they were not at 2 games behind us in terms of losses. What up, Brent? Yeah, they beat the Rockies today at home. Yeah, I think the White Sox might get swept. I don't think they swept the Astros at all, but I think they at least won, maybe 2. Counts 2-2. Another foul ball. We'll have another 2-2. A bit of a long inning here to start off the first. We're at 29 pitches for Irvin. Tigers may not get runs here, but they've at least driven up that pitch count quite high here in the top of the first. Now, a base hit would be good. All we need to score. Another foul. We'll have the 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The only one today. Well, that's cool. Still, they got to win. You know, they didn't get swept. They beat Houston. They should be able to beat the White Sox a couple times. 3-2 now. Nice way to battle here by Torque. He'll have also a 9-pitch at-bat, just like Riley Green. Come on, walk him. Walk. Or a base hit. One of the two. Walker hit, please. Oh, yeah, foul ball, 10-pitch at-bat. Great job by Torkelson and Riley Green. And really, good job by this guy. Even if we don't score, this is a very good inning for the Tigers, if we're being completely honest. They got that dude at 32 pitches in this inning. Good job. And they had to use their entire good bullpen last night on us. 3-2. 10th pitch of the at-bat. Nice job by Torque. Maybe he should be rewarded. If we can get a singular run, it's a great inning. Fuck. Get out. Go. Get out. Please be a home run. I don't know if it was far enough. Or is it? Did it go? Torque had a 10-pitch at-bat and hit a homer on the 11th pitch. He homered. What a fucking at-bat by Spencer Torkelson. That might be the best at-bat of the year for him. Holy fuck. Next season, Trey. he had Tommy John reconstructive surgery. He didn't tear his UCL, but he got his he had to get a version of Tommy John surgery. He'll be back next year at some point, probably a little bit later. Look at that, dude. 428-foot home run on the 10th pitch of an at-bat. What a fucking at-bat by Torkelson, man. 3-0 Tigers. That was a really good. That was an at-bat, boys. That was fucking awesome to see. That was nice. For number 19 on the year for Torque. Let Torque cook. Should let him cook a little more often. What an at-bat, dude. 0-2 here on McKinstry. Uh-oh. Watch McKinstry just tag one here. Dude, Torque smoked that ball to fucking... God damn, dude. 424. That's a home run in every ballpark, I believe, to dead center. I think that's 30 out of 30 homer. I think McKinstry just singled. That'll be a base hit, at least for Zach McKinstry. He'll take the turn and hold that first. 1 on, 2 out. Hell yeah, dude. Richard. Yes, it is. That's our boy. Yep, just like Casey Mize starting to turn into quite a nice pitcher. He's sub-3 RA. Our one-of-ones are starting to turn into... that's what we got Torque for, literally, to just hit nukes. That was awesome. We drafted him to hit home runs and change the feeling of a game in one swing, and that's what he did. Here's Dingler, who's due for a big hit. A dingle bomb? Maybe? Are we thinking? Little dingle smack? Even a double by Dingler here would score McKinstry. McKinstry's fast as dog, as a dog. So too. The more the pitcher pitches to a batter, the odds go to the batter. Pretty much, yeah, Brent. Usually so, because you start running out of things to throw, and then he just laced it down the middle, and Torque smoked it. To be fair, though, throwing it down the middle to Torkelson is like a 50-50 like. Most hitters probably hit it, but Torkelson has a weird thing with pitches down the middle. They fuck him up a little bit. I think he gets really excited on damn it, we grounded out. But we strike for 3 on the homer by Torque. Bottom of the first coming up. 3-0 Tigers. Let's hope for a quick inning here from Ends. Jack Flaherty's like, are you kidding me on the run support? Really? No, it's like, he's probably like, nah, it's cool. It's just like, run support and whatever. It's fuck it. What's up, ranting? All right, Ends. Now you got 3 runs. You don't have to. Oh boy, dude. At least Ends is left-handed. Badu's chilling down in AAA. Abrams, Wood, and Rosario. We have a little bit better options than needing him. We called up Trey Sweeney to replace, Justin Henry Malloy for a right-handed bat, but yeah, he threw 38 pitches. I want to say 39 pitches. Yeah, we got him to 40 in inning 1, which is really good. Matt Gage. Yeah, I seen that. That was a good pickup. Well, good for Matt Gage. We didn't want him apparently. Hopefully he does well. He's a little too old for us to keep fucking around with him. Yeah, I wish Badu was a little bit better at baseball. Because his raw speed would be so nice if he could field a little bit better, if he could hit the ball like at a 290 clip or something, like a 250 clip. But he has this weird thing in his head that he's a power hitter, and he won't just be like a small ball single guy when he's got the speed to be a monster if he did that. But his idea in his head is he's like a power hitter. And it really bums me out that he can't get it out of his head that he's not that hitter. Oh man, he's a great athlete. And again, if he could like somehow just accept that because again, he goes down in AAA and just slugs it. So again, he's like, well, I'm clearly a slugger. And it's just like, dude, no, you're not. You're you're barely a contact guy. Just if he was up there hitting singles, he would hit more power too. That's the ironic part of his game. He's got one of those natural, really pretty swings too that produce a lot of power, but not when you're trying to hit for power. It's a real phenomenon guys go through where they're like, I want to swing for power, but it's like just swing for a fucking line drive, it'll go out. But Badu's of the mindset that he has to blast it when we don't need him to. I mean, if he could just be a fucking single guy and hit 260, he'd be a pretty valuable player at a 260. But he won't play small ball. It's just not in his DNA. He's always been a guy that can hit for power. 1-2. He's one of my favorite players too. I like Akil Badu. I really wish he could be that guy, but man, I think with the way that our team develops players, Badu would have come around by now. We have a very good developmental system now. 2-2. So we can't even blame it on the fact that we can't develop hitters when like that's clearly not a thing anymore. All of our hitters are like 800 OPS guys. Perez has been one of my favorite players. Yeah, and plus like we're developing Dingler into a good hitter. Dingler was never supposed to be a hitting catcher. We drafted him to like be a defensive guy. Enz has been great. I don't think he's a kid though. I'm pretty sure Dietrich is like my age. Oh, reminds you of Lou Whitaker. That's ball 4. He walked him. God damn it. That's a really tight ass. Is that the last pitch of the at bat that really got called a ball? They would have called that a strike to literally almost any other hitter. That's a horseshit call. Dietrich ends his pitching today, Brunt. That's a really bad call there, I believe. I was gonna say Enz is a little older than I am, I believe. He's not really a kid. Called strike 1 to Wood. Yeah, I didn't like that call either. They gave it to him because it's CJ Abrams versus nobody pitcher. Abrams, anyway. 0-2 on a swing and strike. This guy's been tough all series on us. But it's James Wood. He's going to be a superstar in this league. 1-2. If he's not already to that level, you know what I mean. God, dude, I was so sad when the Padres traded this dude. I was like, oh, God damn it, dude. Really? Even Abrams, too. I was like, really? Why did we trade them? Tatis can't even play shortstop. What are we doing? 2-2. Now Tatis is an outfielder, and they could really use a player like C.J. Abrams on the team. It's fucking lame. Oh, that's a fly out. Nope, I think the ball got down. How did that not get caught? Dog shit outfielders. Well, 2 on, nobody out. That probably should have been caught. Call it strike 1 to Rosario. Well, maybe Rosario hit it right at somebody and we can turn 2 real quick. Rosario's got pretty decent speed, though, so we have to turn it pretty quick. No, it's going to be a fly out. That's going to be a tag up. Runner's going to get to third. What if he didn't tag up? He just forgot. All right, we can get out of this with the double play if no one scores. Who's up now? Lau, first baseman. Pretty decent shot if you can get a ground ball right at somebody because, again, Wood runs pretty well, and he's probably going to be stealing here. I can't imagine they don't try to execute some funky little fucking double steal right now. We'll see how well this is played. Oh, if you're 57, yeah, everybody's a kid then. Yeah. Well, then that counts for you. I'm surprised the Tigers didn't sign Michael Fulmer or Makari Fulmer. You mean Michael or Makari? Because both could be names. Ball 1. All right, let's hope for a double play here. Ball 2. Got to throw it in the strike zone, though. Ends to get the outs we need right. Can't really. Let's not give them free runs. Not throwing strikes is kind of what cost us yesterday. All right, well, I guess they're just gonna do it again. Yeah, I don't know why I said Makari Fulmer on you. I figured you meant Michael Fulmer, but ball's in third. Does that get thrown around a second? Hopefully not. Oh, okay, it's 3-0 though. 3-1 now. Okay, cool. See, they haven't gone yet because they know Dingler can rifle the ball. So that's like the only reason they haven't stolen this base out of is complete respect out of Dingler because there's like this weird tension on the base pass because they have 2 of the better base runners in baseball right now at first and third. So like there's that huge like weird tension where even a really shallow fucking fly out probably scores Abrams. And probably gets Wood to second, which is really obnoxious because you got to make the play on what you want to do there. About a way, it'll remain 3-2. So like there's that fun game going on with the with what's going on the bases. So I'm enjoying that quite a bit. You may have to just concede Abrams going to probably score on anything other than a double play or a strikeout out. He walked him. Fuck. Oh, that's the worst possible outcome. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's call. I guess now you could just whip it home and get a free out at home. But genuinely, I'd prefer to just get out of this normally. Dude gets to 3 runs and he can't throw a strike. It's like, come on, man. How have you walked 3 guys in 1 inning? Or 2 guys? Most of their guys on is wrong. You got money on it, though? I feel you. All right, here's call. Bases loaded, 1 out. Need a quick out here. Hopefully he decides to throw some strikes. Ideally, anyway. Get a quick pop out or something. Really could use it. Oh, man. 5 straight balls. That's awesome. Or whatever, man. You got 3 and 1. Or you got to throw strikes, dude. You got the bases loaded. Nowhere to. Let's not give him a free run now. Oh, you want to, for whatever reason. We get one pitcher who wants to. Oh, and he gives up a single. That's going to be 2 runs. 2-0 here. Damn, that sucks. Or 3-2. Yeah, we should have never gave him another start. All right, let's get him out of here as soon as possible. The fuck is Montero up here? Is he in the major leagues right now? Time to warm up Montero and get this fucking dude out of the game. He's already blown our lead. 3-2. This idiot pitcher doesn't want to throw strikes. Send his ass back to where he came from. I don't like him. Hey, Lower, how's it going, buddy? And he throws it in the fucking dirt right away. Come on. Holy shit. How could you do it? He's doing worse than the other team did somehow. It's like, dude, just get outs. Come on. You got to put the ball in the strike zone, you fat loser. Holy shit. Get off my team. This is embarrassing. Bro belongs on the Nationals. Happy 4th, though, Lore. And another ball. He's going to reload the bases. Because we're not throwing strikes for some reason. 99.99% of the team's problems are not throwing strikes or throwing it down the middle. And that's a 3-run homer. Yeah, all right, get him out of here. The fuck, dude? Really? God damn, this guy sucks. Right down the middle. Paul DeYoung, too. To Paul DeYoung. They're not scrappy. We're just pitching like complete ass. It's either a free walk or just throwing it right down the middle right now. I don't know what the hell happened. You guys still gotta pitch. You're not just gonna win the game automatically. The fuck is this? Ugh. It'd be cool if we could figure out and see right down the middle. Yeah, get him out, dude. What are we doing? Get him out of here. We gotta pull him. You can't throw anything unless it's right down the middle. Ugh. That would have been a ball if he didn't swing. Well, he's comfortably blown the lead. Hopefully he doesn't come out for the second inning and then we send him right back to... Oh, and that's another hit probably. Oh, no, it's a deep-ass fly out. I hope we don't let him pitch the second. We won't win this game if he continues to pitch. It'll be all over. We're going to lose this series if this dude pitches the second inning or later. Anyway, House flies out 2 away. Here's Adams. Well, Laura, if it makes you feel any better, we're about to lose a series to the Nationals because we decided to stop throwing strikes. Not really sure why we've decided to do that as a team, but it's a really bad idea if you want to win games. 0-2. Oh, now he's going to pitch good after he's already given the game away. Hopefully we take him out then. Clearly he's a Washington Nationals plant. I don't know, put in one of the long relievers. Fucking fuck this dude. Put Brant Herter in. He can't be better than this loser. Let Brant go like 3 innings and we'll Frankenstein this game. Screw this dude. He stinks. If he pitches the second, he's going to give up like 4 more runs in that inning, by the way. And if that's the case, I don't know if I'm going to watch any more of that game. I'll leave super early. Because I want to go watch fireworks. 2-2. Hey, man, they're not swinging at any of the balls you throw. They're not fooled even a little bit. Play the Braves tomorrow. Hopefully you guys win. Come on, throw a strike. Laura's a Orioles fan. Oh, and he he gives up another hit. What a surprise. And that'll be a base hit. Here's the 9-hitter Young. Can't get out the guy hitting 140. Why is he still pitching right now? Threw it right into a hot zone. Could have threw it literally anywhere else but right there, and he only threw it to that spot while he's like, hey, in the charts that you guys showed me, the red spot is where I throw the ball, right? What? Yeah, Brent, this guy sucks ass, and he just gave up another hit, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, did he finally get out of it? Holy shit, what a bad inning by that guy. He sucks ass. Ugh. Everyone was hyped on this guy. He blows, dude. I don't know what the hell that was. That was a terrible inning. Hopefully he doesn't come out and ruin the rest of this game. Now we have to come back already. 5-3, top of the second. Hopefully we can get some runs back now. That was a really good start to the game for us. Completely erased by that fat loser. That sucks. Literally, it was all bad. It was just him pitching poorly that did that. Like there's nothing to blame but him. He just pitched really poorly. Everyone else on the team is probably, what the fuck was that? Didn't even try to hit the strike zone on his 2 walks. Really, to anybody, he didn't try to hit the strike zone. That was awful. Thought he was like trying to fool everybody and get whiffs and shit. He's like, what? I'm a strikeout guy. Like, no, you're not, dude. What the hell are you doing? Like, dude, they're gonna chase my wicked breaking stuff. It's just straight pitches. just straight, like, non-moving with no break at all. It's just, oh, why are they hitting us so much this time? Well, because they watched the tape that's available on you now, and it's not that difficult. There's a reason you're 34 and you've had one start. This may be your last one. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream. It does help out, get more people in here, help the stream out a little bit. I'd appreciate it if you can help out. Meadows, Baez, and Keith do up here in the top of the second. 5-3. You fooled everybody, Mako, apparently. I didn't see a start, so I had no real opinion on the guy. Yeah, we should bring Canely in here in the second and have a reverse bullpen day and finish the game with Holton or Montero. Maybe that might fool him, really fuck him up a little bit. Here's Meadows. Let's hope he gets it going. He could really use a big day. Ball 1, let's go. All right, good start, good start. Damn, that was a 30-minute first inning. A long-ass first. But there was 8 runs scored in the first between the two, so. 1-0. What do we got? Meadows pops out. Well, flies out, I suppose. Better word. 1 away. Yeah, that's kind of the second time you've said, or like, I think maybe the third time you said that, Mako. Let me check. Nope, just those 2. Yeah, but yeah, it's the second time I've read that now. But yeah, yep, you got it, man. Yep. You said it. 0-2. For Baez. Well, hopefully we get something going here again at the plate. Yeah, no, we shouldn't bring ends in the game. No, we should have a new pitcher in the second and just do it the bullpen way. Unlike most teams, we can just do a bullpen day out of nowhere. We're fine. He's out. You beat that out. Oh. 2 away. Well, this is a terrible response. Their heads are hanging and they're defeated. So I'm thinking this is a GG already. Because they're going to bring Ends back out, and he's going to give up 5 more runs before they pull his ass for some reason. And then we'll lose. And if that happens, I promise I'm not watching the rest of that fucking. I'm not going to watch it 10-3. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Tigers do absolutely nothing in response. Terrible by the Tigers. Well, that's that. We're not going to do shit the rest of this game. Ends killed this entire game, I'm pretty sure. Well, I guess they just might as well leave him in there. Who, Ends? No, they just got to get rid of that guy. He sucks. Abrams, Wood, and Rosario do appear in the bottom of the second. Top of the order for the Nationals. Hopefully they don't let Ends come back into the game. Otherwise, you already seen what happened once. We'll see it again. You'd think they'd have someone that should come in and do that. Let the defense field the baseball, but I guess not. They don't believe in that. They just want whiffs and strikeouts, I guess. I don't know. Ends is a big strikeout guy. You know that. He chases and lives for the K. He lives and dies by the K. Mainly just dies because he's had a bad career and everything. But, he tries to. Damn, he's still in the game. This sucks. Here's Abrams. Let me guess. Ball 1. Wow, he threw a strike. That's really good. 0-1. A pretty good start. What's up, Miles? All right, let's see if he can do it again. All right, that should be a ground out unless we commit an error, which we... All right, they got the out. All right, 1 away. Much better start to the inning here. Now up is Wood. 5-3. Nats lead, bottom 2. Both teams had real sloppy first innings. Tigers trail by 2 as a result. Has he been taking reps at catcher? He's at first today. You want us 50 on this? Well, I was going to say, it's probably been a good week for you. Oh, I didn't even notice he played. I didn't even know he slid into the catcher yesterday. Oh, Rogers finished the game at catcher. 2-0. Oh, Keith was catching. That's cool. 2-1. Pretty cool. Wood gives it a ride. Wow. Oh, no, it's a double. Oh, no, it is a home run. And it's now 6-3. Why is N still in the game? Just let him keep pitching, I guess. Yeah, Flaherty did really good yesterday after a bad start. This guy is not doing that. Oh, here come 3 or 4 more runs, probably. Called strike one. What do you guys like to get it? What are you guys doing for the fourth? You guys up to anything fun tomorrow? Now that we're probably gonna lose this series. I'm glad I ain't watching tomorrow's game. Fuck this loser team. I don't want fucking letting them ruin my fourth. I'm gonna watch America instead. Fuck that. Oh, cool. 2 outs. Wow, they figured out how to do an out. Good job by Enz. Enz is the type of guy who grips the pencil with his whole hand when he shit like this. My name is Dietrich Enz. Barbecuing, hanging out with friends. Hell yeah. I'm gonna do what I do every 4th of July. Take a ton of hallucinogens. Take my shirt off and go be a nuisance in public parks until the fireworks start, and then watch the fireworks with everybody. By myself on a blanket. Just tripping balls. Like, dang. Yeah, Cameron, they're going to win this series. We've decided not to throw strikes or try to get outs. Not really sure why. Oh, look at that. They actually wouldn't try to get an out. That's pretty good. Anyway, 6-3, top 3. We've conceded the loss here. We're not doing so hot. Looks like we're on to Cincinnati. Looks like we got our heads in Cleveland already. To be fair, Dietrich Enz is a pretty, we should have probably only started him one time. We should have brought Reese Olson back for this game. Just got rid of this guy because he's going away for Reese Olson. This is it. He's gone, so we'll never see him again. I don't know. The Nats always are a fucking weird team for us. Who cares? Ultimately, we have a fucking 10+ game lead in our division. I don't give a shit. I'll be honest. I don't really care about the whole best team in baseball thing. I don't know about anyone else. Like, it's funny to shit about that, but as long as we win the division, I don't care. Literally, I just want I want a division pennant so fucking bad this year. Like, as long as that's genuinely, if we win the pennant, it's a very good season. No matter even if we get eliminated right away in the playoffs. I do not care of that. To me, I don't care. We got a pennant after after almost 8 years. Finally, we fucking got one again. That's where my head would be. Actually, it's almost been 11 years. 12. It's been 11 years since I think when was the last time we got one? 2015? Was that our last, or 2014? Was that our last pennant? Yeah, I mean, it's nice to be in the front of the baseball or be in conversation there, but I mean, that's a lot of dumb horse shit. Like, it's just more fun to joke around about that kind of stuff and kind of as a badge of pride. I don't know. I'm more concerned about when the playoffs eventually do come around. Anyway, we're just waiting for the top of third. Not really sure why they haven't flipped it over. Anyway, that's a foul ball. Torres, Perez, and Green. 0-1. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. We're under 20, which is the like goal. If you don't leave a like, you're gay, and you're gonna get blown up on by a firework and get your pinky blown off. You're gonna have to reattach it. It's gonna be all awkward for fucking 6 months. It's gonna be annoying. They'll reattach it. They can pretty much reattach blown off fingers. That's not that hard anymore. For some reason, they can kind of just do that. I've never figured out why. 1-2. They've gotten so good at reattaching fingers that they just can put it right back on as long as you keep it cold. A little bit of advice, by the way. If you blow one of your digits off, put it in ice immediately. Get that shit as cold as you can. Get the rest of the other part cold as you can. They got to be like fucking frozen. And they can save it, by the way. I think they can reattach your digit. It won't work as good as before, but it basically fucking functions. For gripping and the real thing, by the way. As long as it isn't blown to smithereens, you're fucking. If it just pops off, like, oh damn it, firecracker got it at the base. Put pressure on the immediate wound and grab the fucking finger and throw it in in an ice cooler. Get to the hospital. Have them re-pop it back on. 2-2. Hell yeah, Mackenzie. Yeah, San Francisco got us in 2012. That was a son of a bitch. But to be fair, that was a dynasty, so it's kind of hard to ignore that. That World Series always makes me feel less bad when I realize the Giants became a dynasty. So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's hard to stop that. 3-2. They were a force in baseball history. I mean, we're only down 3 runs. Yeah, we're still in this game. We have a capable offense of doing so. 3-2 to Torres. Torres a walk. Runner on first. Now up. Wencel Perez. I mean, really, if Perez can get on, Green can literally, it's just suddenly we're tied again. We're still in it, effectively. Now, if it gets like 8-3, 9-3, that's when it starts to get kind of stupid. It's early, too. It's only the second inning. The top of the third, rather. Sorry. It 1-0. Come on, Perez. We need a big hit here now. We need people on. Someone is doing the fireworks here to set up a GoFundMe. Did you give any money for it, Tom? You did you contribute to the funds? Is it a fly out? Damn, just a deep fly out. 1 out. Yeah, the even year Giants, it was a thing. They won 3-5. It'd be nice to win the game, though. Gleyber Torres gets to second on the play. I'm pretty sure that ball was just robbed. If Gleyber Torres was able to tag and get to second, that ball was clearly a robbed ball. I swear, we got more fucking web gems against us than any team in Major League history. 0-1 to Riley Green. 0-2. Pitch that's been called a ball for the fucking Nationals the entire fucking game. Cool. That's cool. That's a strike. That's a strike for us, but a ball for every single Nationals player. Okay. We'd had like 3 strikeouts looking in the first inning before they scored any runs if they called that a strike for them. It would have had James Wood fucking looking. That's less of a strike than what we threw to James Wood and CJ Abrams to strike them both out. 2-2. But they called them balls for those guys. I wonder why. That's crazy. You don't believe me? Go look. I'm not even kidding. Go look at the call. Go look at some of the pitches they got. 100% Abrams should have struck out looking in the first. If that's a strike to Riley Green. And Riley Green gets called out on a pitch that was a ball to Abrams just 2 innings ago. That's cool. Both of those were literal balls to CJ Abrams. I'll show you the at bat if you're interested. The same exact location to CJ Abrams. That's why he didn't swing. Those were both balls to CJ Abrams. That's cool though. They're like the same size people. And that'll end the inning. We'll go to the top of the third or bottom of the third. Yeah, of course they did. Nope, Torque grounded out. Show you. Yeah. Right here. I see something. See? Look at this. See this? That was fouled off. That would have been called a ball though. See that? Do you see that? Were they called ball 4? Now let's go look at what they did with Riley Green. Huh. That was a called strike. That's a called strike. I don't know. It seems like 2 different strike zones to 2 different, about 6'2" left-handed hitters. I don't know. It's pretty gay. Anyway, bottom of the third. Doesn't really matter. We're not throwing strikes, but I mean, it sucks that we have 2 different strike zones, and Abrams should have struck out looking. So it should only be 5-3 at the very least. And who knows how the rest of the at-bats should have been. You should only be down by 2. It's all the umpire's fault we're losing this game, boys. It's official. We don't have to take any culpability now because they would have one less run if this game was umpired fairly. You guys get my sarcasm and my satire yet? You guys get what I'm doing now? I'm making fun of people who blame the umpires when our pitcher can't throw fucking strikes. And when he does, it's right down the middle for a home run. Or a fucking just boom hit. He's still out there, but he's still pitching. Oh boy, that's cool. Call DeYoung and House. By the way, if I was a manager and my pitcher gave up a home run to Paul DeYoung, I'd pull him. All right, buddy, you're out of here today. You ain't got it. And I'd tell my team before that every game, be like, if you give up a home run to Paul DeYoung, I'm taking you out of the game. I'll pull you right out. 1-1. I'd say it loud enough that Paul DeYoung could hear me. Be like, what are you going to do about it? Hit the ball? Probably not. Not in 2025, Paul. Time to retire. He gave up a home run to Paul DeYoung. Be off my fucking team. And that's a leadoff double. Nice. Our team doesn't argue with ball. Our team is a very even-keeled team. Nice piece of hitting by Alex Call. To be fair, we have a guy throwing batting practice, though. God damn it. Why is he still on the mound, dude? They're just going to let him keep going. They don't give a shit. I guess we're losing this game tonight. Congrats to Washington. Very nice. By the way, if you guys don't live in Detroit or Washington, in that area, you can watch the game for free on MLB TV. Not if you live in one of those areas, though. You know, the people who'd actually want to watch the game. And DeYoung grounds out 2 away. DeYoung. I've always said DeYoung. I don't know if that's technically correct. By the way, I have to miss tomorrow's game, but will be live for Saturday and Sunday. For the Cleveland series. I'm missing tomorrow. I've got plans. As I've said, I'm going to get butt naked and fight bulls in Barcelona with my buddies. I mean, if they don't give up more runs, we could still come back in this, I suppose. 1-1. I don't even think they're not trying. I think this guy just can't pitch that good. And I don't know why we're not taking him out. Obviously, like, the bullpen is the major concern. I like that everybody just is leaving the stream. I'm like, what the hell? It's not my fault the team's not playing good. It's only 6-3. No reason to mass panic. But Tigers fans are very fair weathery. When the team's not playing good, they all tend to dip out. Pretty standard behavior from Detroit fans, if I'm being honest. 18 likes on the stream, by the way. Appreciate that. Not very good fans. They're a very loud fan base when their teams are good, but they are very, you guys are a very wishy-washy fan base. Barely any of you. Now, some of you are very diehard, but a lot of them aren't. The vast majority of Detroit fans kind of suck. No offense. I'm coming from a vastly superior fan base like the New England Patriots. We still root for our team even though we've been bad every year for basically since Brady left. But we're still passionate about our team. 0-1. Like, are the Lions, if they fall apart and go into a bad 4 or 5 years in a row, do you think they're as popular as they are right now? Again, there are diehards in this city. I know one of them. His name's Kevin Thomas. He's a diehard Detroit sports fan. He rides or dies with the team. It's pretty great. Mako, you probably are a diehard Detroit guy. Most of the people that watch this channel are really diehard Detroit fans. There's a lot of fair weather Detroit fans. Most of the online community for Detroit, though, is very hardcore about being a Detroit sports fan. I will commend a lot of the people online. It's just this weird thing. I don't know. Maybe it's because they all root for the Michigan University thing, and it's just this weird. Like, I hate Michigan fans. Like, they're very obnoxious, but that's like most of Detroit sports fans. So I have like a real beef with them people. I'm like, fuck Michigan fans. But like, that's the majority of people who root for Detroit sports also love Michigan. You know what I mean? That's like also their team. So that's part of it. Do you know that's also part of the reason why Detroit fans get a lot of shit? If you ever wonder why it seems like Detroit fans get a lot of hate from like media and like other fan bases, it's a lot of if you need a way to see like how the people of Michigan react to good sports teams, look how Michigan fans react, and you can kind of extrapolate like that attitude carries over to all of our other sports teams when we start winning, and it's very fucking annoying. So you can actually, yeah, the haters of these, but like, you know how Michigan is probably isn't the University of Michigan the most hated college football team? I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, aren't they literally like outside of the state of Michigan? Aren't they like, yeah, nobody likes the U of M. Fuck them dudes. Even before the cheating scandal, I believe they were one of the most outside of Michigan, like by other team fan bases, they're very disliked. Again, it's a proud tradition of winning. All they fucking did was win for a while. They got rivalries with like a third of this league of college football. Again, it's not. I don't know. And again, it's the fan base, not the team. The team is respected, but the fans are obnoxious. And that makes up the bulk of Detroit sports fan bases. And that's why people really don't like when. Yeah, but I think it's not as deep as like Alabama's hated because they won. It's like the Patriots effect. They're fun to hate on. I think people have a deep hatred of the University of Michigan and its fan base. A good comparison for that would be, you know how people seem to kind of just detest the Dallas Cowboys? I feel like that's a very similar thing to Michigan. 0-1. And it's the fans. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the U of M fan, dude. It's like all weirdly connected. The whole thing. U of M fans are just cocky, loud, and arrogant and shitlordy. Like, and that really bothers people, and that carries over to other sports teams when they're good. It's very funny to watch. Lions fans have that problem too. They're very obnoxious fan base, but I like obnoxious fan bases, so I enjoy it. But it's like I don't like Michigan. 0-2 on McKinstry. Fouled away to remain 0-2. Yeah, McKenzie, but there's some injuries. Everything's getting healthy. Yeah, that's true. College football is a little different, I suppose. But I'm more explaining a phenomenon, in my opinion. That'll be a pop out one away. Just a more of a phenomenon that why it seems as though there's always weird animosity towards Detroit sports teams. And again, if you want to know why, look at why people don't like Michigan fans. It's the same fans that transfer over. It's a 1-to-1 transfer over in the fan behavior. Because again, not every Lions fan is a Michigan Wolverines fan, but almost every single person who likes the Michigan Wolverines is probably a Lions fan too. Like the vast majority of them in the state. Some of them like the stupid ass Packers and whatever gay team, the Bears. Mainly because they come from illiterate families and yeah, I'm just explaining that like Michigan is seen as an annoying fan base by like a lot of people. and you're a fan of Michigan, so you don't see how the team or and its fan base could be viewed as annoying. You notice that most people hated the wild, even beside the cheating shit around the school. I don't even care. I genuinely don't care about that. Dingler flies out. Your team was like, people were like hating that you guys won that shit. Like, they fucking despised that. I have never seen animosity like I seen towards Michigan winning that national championship. And you should be proud of that. I'd be like, dude, I love that we could trigger all of college football by winning. It's so great. We just run out, hail to the victors, and we're the champs, and everybody fucking hates us, dude. It's really great. And again, I'd like that mindset in a fan base, by the way. It's a good thing to have, and it comes into the Detroit sports fans. That's why Detroit sports people really aggravate other teams. I'm telling you, it connects directly. I'm not ripping on any of the fans. Of that they won that shit, man. Yeah, of course they did. Yeah, so you get what I'm saying is that the fan bases of it's hard to describe because Detroit sports have a lot of shit against them, and I think it formulates from having really rambunctious fans. I think Detroit fans are on a very similar vein to what Philadelphia fans are, just a little less violent. Like Philadelphia fans are a little bit more violent, whereas Detroit fans are a little bit more loud. And I think that's the distinction. 2-2. But they're very similar fan bases. Did he beat that out? Nope. 1-2-3 go the Tigers. Bottom of the fourth, coming on up. We'll see Young, Abrams, and Wood due up in the fourth. Now, if you want to know what I think about my fan base, you want to know what I think about fucking Boston sports fans and the Patriots fans? They're the biggest fucking spoiled babies on the planet. They genuinely can't stand dude. If they have one bad year, they want to fire everybody and rebuild everything. They're fucking crazy, dude. Like, they're having one bad year. They want to blow. They're blowing the team up in Boston because the fans are fucking revolting because they had a bad year. They're like, blow it up. We've had 2 straight bad seasons, and it's like, holy shit, dude. Why do you think the Patriots fired Mayo so quick? Them fans were ready to kill that fucking football team. Them people are spoiled fucking babies, dude. All them people have done is win championships. And I'm just as bad. I'm angry my team hasn't won a Super Bowl in a couple years. I'm like, hey, can we get back to the fucking Super Bowls here? Yeah, and again, and that's the talking shit thing. Like, some fan bases do that and they become very humble for a while. Detroit won like 8 games and they're like, here the fuck we are, boys. I like that they never went humble, but the fact that they never came from like the humble part is, again, they have that from like being a Michigan Wolverines fan, because that doesn't come from being a Lions fan. If they were just Lions fans and they just were like fueled from that, they would be a very humble fan base. Um, this conversation is making everybody leave the stream, and it's very funny. And I'm not really sure why. It's not my fault that there's commercial breaks in a baseball. Genuinely, I think they're leaving because I'm not talking about the game that's on commercial break. Yeah, everyone's leaving. We're down to 24. There was like 48 people in here like an inning ago. Anyway, that looks like it might be a foul ball. 0-1. I haven't missed a single thing, by the way. I haven't missed a single out. Not a single thing has gone by this game. But I guess I'm not like staying every single pitch. I guess that's very boring. Now we're down to 21. Everyone keeps leaving. Again, I'm not really sure what they're after. But whatever. Hopefully they get beat up. I don't really care if they leave. If we drop to 2 minutes, too few people watching, I'm just gonna end the stream. No skin off my bones tonight. Yeah, I appreciate the people here. Everyone's just leaving because I think I'm just not. Because I guess they forgot that there's commercial breaks in games. 2-1. I've made stuff up before in between games and just said like teams were teeing off, and then I'm like, all right, back from commercial break. Now I'm done lying to you. And we didn't lose people in that commercial break. So I know what it is. It's because I'm not talking about a game that's on commercial break somehow. Like like describing action that's just not happening. They're like, well, I guess if he's just gonna ignore it, I'm out. One away, ground out. Now up top of the order for the Nats, it's Abrams. Yeah, I mean we're still in the game. It's 6-3. The offenses, both offenses settled down since the first. Maybe Tom. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not really. Again, it's also fucking July 3rd. I didn't really expect to have that many people here. But I don't know why so many have left. I guess it's 6-3, so they just were like, well, fuck it, I'm out. I guess that's my guess. I don't know. People didn't really like our alpha talk about fan bases. I don't give a shit. We'll be back down to 2 or 3 people at streams when baseball ends. I know how it goes. No one's gonna watch this fucking channel during football. I don't really care. Well, I don't really care if I piss people off who watch the channel. It's like you're probably not gonna watch this channel and fucking as soon as the season's over. I don't really give a shit if I piss some people off. 2-1. Hopefully some people come over and watch football with us, but I doubt it. They'll just watch it on the channels they usually. Understandable. Olsen can come back tomorrow. I don't know where you have it that he has to wait out that long. That would be like that's like 2-month outs. I don't think he ever went on the 60-day. Olsen's like eligible to if he's on the trip right now, he's probably pitching and that'll be a base hit with 1 out. I ask again, why the hell is this loser still in the game? He just threw that shit right down the middle to Abrams. He's like, he won't get it. God, he sucks. I was gonna say he's good to come back whenever, Mackenzie. He can probably come back tomorrow. I think he's expected to pitch against Cleveland either Friday or Saturday. Probably Saturday. Because I believe our series tomorrow is I think the series is expected to be Olsen, Mize, and Skubal, right? Ball 1. Look at that's a ball, huh? I seen pitches way worse than that thrown to Riley Green that were called a strike. And Abrams steals a base. Cool, dude. And sucks, dude. Why is he still pitching, dude? So awful. Anyway, runner a second, 1 away. 1-0 to Wood. That was his 18th steal of the year. Nice job by Abrams. He's having a good year. Yeah, he's expected to pitch in the next couple days, so. Yeah, I get saving a guy. I get saving some guys for the Olsen start, but I think Mize is starting tomorrow. Probably for that exact reason. They want Mize to pitch tomorrow, then they go Olsen Saturday. Skubal on Sunday. I'm guessing that's the order. Probably also depends on how the bullpen gets used in this game and what's all available. Oh, it's strike 2. 2-2 now to Wood. Hey, throw it up in that upper corner. Let's see something here. Let's see them call that shit a ball. And then, as I said, 1 free run they got. For sure. Oh, that's a base hit. That'll score a run. Yeah, again, why is this guy still in the game? I ask very seriously. I think they got him out at second at least. Probably not, though. Okay, they did get him out at second. 2 away, but it's fucking 7-3. Two down, 7-3. Nats lead. Tigers keeping in a very bad pitcher for some reason. Here's Rosario. I wonder if they think he's going to turn it around or something. They're like, all right, ends can't get much worse than this. It's like, why is he still pitching? Like, we could have won this game if he was taken out in the first or in the second. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Yeah, they just decided they just don't mind if ends blows this one out, I guess, tonight. I don't know. Shit. Whatever, man. We got fucking 54. I don't give a shit. There goes our shot at 60 wins at the All-Star break, though. I'm bummed out. Yeah, I mean it is what it is. I'm not even that mad. I mean, like oh well. We're not playing badly. We're just pitching really shitty because of ends. So it's really I'm not mad at the team. I'm just like, all right, we have 3 runs. We should be in this game. Theoretically, we are. We're getting the starting pitcher out. That's kind of the thing we like to do. We don't really do well against veteran righties who are older. That's whatever. He's nearly out. He's like, what are we doing? What is ends? Like, ugh. This guy is awful. Get ends. I hope that's it for ends. That should be it for this dude. He's got like 110 pitches. By the way, for some reason, Hinch let him go well over 100. He's at 781 pitches this outing. Unbelievable. Top 5. Hashman. I mean, at least it's only the 4th inning, but ends needs to leave. Top 5. Baez, Keith, and Torres here in the top of the 5th. Tigers getting beaten pretty bad. It's 7-3. Well, maybe we can get some offense going here. Get back in the game. Kind of doubt it, but you never know. Never know, never know, no, never ever know. Pretty good, wasn't it? It was a pretty good line. Just gotta get something going. We've basically gotten out in order since the fucking first inning ended. So it'd be really nice to see the team kind of get going. We have the fewest blown games out of our bullpen, by the way, so I'm not really sure what you mean all the blown saves. We're literally the worst team to reference about blown saves. I think our bullpen has like 8 or 9 blown games this year. By the way, you can only the 7th inning or later is only counting for a blown game. The bullpen's only blown like 8, maybe 9 of those games. If we have a lead in the 7th inning, we've generally won almost all of our games. We're literally not any. I think we're just under double-digit losses in those situations, we're like the best in baseball at that. It's really like I know our bullpen issues are a bit annoying. The reality is, if we add another piece to our bullpen, we become one of the greatest bullpens of all time. Like, I'm not even like we just don't blow games. We don't blow games. If we have a lead in the 7th inning, we've won almost all of our games that way this year. We have like 4 comeback wins, 5 comeback wins late in games, maybe 10. We have an absurdly good record with a lead in the 7th inning or later. Again, 7 blown games as far when as back as like at the beginning of June, I think. So it might be a little higher. And again, blown game is 7th inning or later, giving up a bullpen lead. Oh, have a good night, Brent. It was nice chatting with you, buddy. Have a good 4th if I don't see you. Riley Green selling. Yeah, Rodius or Darius. Not great. It's 1-2. Whole team selling, really. Nobody can play baseball. You don't want to win, I guess. Nats are too good for us. Whatever. Every good team's had weird games against bad teams. Who cares? How long to the game? Oh, I mean, there's still plenty of time. We're only in the top of the fifth. I mean, we still have like at least 4 at bats for. We still have 5 at bats for the team, right? We have the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth. So we still have, theoretically 15 outs to work with. We're fine. I mean, theoretically we're not like at all, but and Baez grounds out, 1 away. Down to 14 outs. Doesn't that give it like a weird pressure when you say it like that for some reason? Like we're only in the top of the fifth with 1 away, but if you say that you only have 14 outs left, it's like, what the fuck? Yep. Sometimes you just don't match up well with the team. We got 1 blowout, and then the rest of the games just, I don't know, I guess it just didn't happen. 0-2 on Keith. A called strike and a foul ball. Took the strike and swung at a ball. The opposite of what you should do, to be honest. So I'm not a pro athlete, so I'm not really at liberty to discuss that. He's at like 85 pitches now. We're starting to get to him a little bit. He might be done soon. Maybe we can get up to the bull. Yeah, we kind of had a slump in June. We weren't the greatest team in June, but we had a pretty overall good June. It was a very average June for us. Our best June in years, though, in all reality. Maybe our best June ever under AJ Hinch. If it's not, it's like the off by a game. But I'm pretty sure that was our best ever June under AJ this year. So that's really cool. And a massive improvement. If you go look, our June to June to June improvement is crazy. It's like, oh, we're getting worse and worse. Oh, now that was pretty good. Over 500, I believe. He strikes out 2 away. Yeah, it's usually our worst month. June soon fucks us every year. The fact that we gained huge ground in the division over the month of June helped. Because our whole division collapsed, but we collapsed the least. We just kind of fell to league average for whatever reason. It's like, damn, dude, we were playing at a crazy rate. Even us back to league average, we're still unstoppable. It's great. Except for, our offense is very streaky again, which sucks. It's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, just hanging out with some friends. What about you, Bryce? You doing anything? NFL? I mean, technically the Lions play July 31st against the Chargers for the Hall of Fame game. One, two with 2 away. Another foul ball, another 1-2. And that'll be the third out of the inning. That'll be Torres getting out. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. Torres grounds out. That will end the top of the womp womp. Can't wait till August. You, Bryce. You're going to your uncle's? Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's already July, I suppose. It's going. Some people believe that time moves quickly. I'm not of that belief. All right, though. Lau, Call, and DeYoung. No, I don't think I'm gonna do the Tigers tomorrow. I think I'm gonna be pretty busy. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go rip a dart a few times. I'll be right back. Should be like 2 minutes, and I'll be back. Be right back. No, I won't be. I won't be live tomorrow. I'm gonna be a little busy. Finally. At least they're getting a new pitcher. And yeah, another error guy on. Hanafy's in, one on, nobody out for call. Hopefully they can get a couple outs here and get to the top of the sixth here without more runs scoring. Bottom six, one on, or bottom five, one on, nobody out. 7-3, Nats up. Hopefully we can get some outs. We don't give up more runs though. They give a bunch more runs. I may just, we don't score on the sixth. We'll see though. We'll see how it all plays. Anyway, it's a 1 count here with one on, 1-1 now. Ball. I'm just looking at something real quick. Anyway, 2 odd. Damn, he reached on a fielder's choice. Fielding error by Baez. Cool. Back-to-back base hit or back-to-back fielding errors. Looks like runners are at second and third with 2-2 count here from Hanafy. Might be getting worse, Hashman. It might be getting worse than that. Oh, it was a wild pitch that advances the runners. Ah. Well, Nationals, GG. It just seems like they don't want to win. I don't even like saying that. Like it's like an indictment. It just, there's nothing going with them. They just seem kind of blue. I don't know. They just haven't pitched good the last 2 games. 2 down or 1 down now. At least they get the Young to ground out without anyone scoring. Runners at second and third still for House. Nats just got our number apparently these last 2 games here. Would have been nice, Hash man. Would have been nice. If they get one single, it's 9-3, and if we don't score in the sixth, I'm probably done streaming. Nothing personal, but I mean, at that point, it's like game over. Especially if we don't really score any runs. That's when it starts to get worrisome. Maybe. I mean, we're still theoretically right in it. We get a couple quick outs. Get a strikeout here, then another out, and suddenly, two-run inning, and it's tied. Oh, that's a base hit. That's gonna score too. Well, it's 9-3 now. Could have fielded that one. Don't know what happened. Probably a third fielding error. Was it a third fielding error, boys and girls? So no defense and no pitching tonight. Well, it's gonna be tough to win a game like that. At least in my humble opinion. Any of y'all King of the Hill fans? You guys ever see the episode where Bobby accidentally burns down a church? Oh, is that another hit? A third fielding error. Damn, dude. Damn, McKinstry. 2 on, 1 out. 3 errors in 1 inning. Son of a bitch. Yeah, Stacy, I'm at the same spot. I'm fucking done with this fucking garbage tonight. I'm just not in a bad mood. Like I'm trying to get into a bad mood, but I'm just not. It's fucking whatever. I've already conceded this game. So have the Tigers apparently. But yeah. You remember the episode with King of the Hill where he's where Bobby burns the church down, and he's like King of the Hill, and Cotton's like, it was the man with the terrible smell. Look for the man with the terrible smell. All I'm thinking about it was I might have to watch that episode tonight. 9-3. Tigers have forgotten how to play defense and throw pitches. Yeah, now we're only 20 games above 500. Well, I think we're 50. Yeah, we're 20 over now. Well, if we don't score runs in the top of the sixth, everybody, I'm done with this. I'm trying to stay chill, but I hate. There's nothing more I hate than bad defense. Again, I can again. That's why I'm really not in a bad mood because I understand it. Sometimes you just shit the bed in pitching. It's whatever. Sometimes you just don't got it for a couple games. Whatever. Our defense is fine. Or our pitching is fine. You can't be perfect all the time. They do a very good job. I have very little to critique our pitching on. Throw more strikes. Whatever. Sometimes you get off a little. They were on like a 2-week hot run, so whatever. Showing human signs every so often is fine. The offense could be a little bit more lively, but this is kind of what they do. The defense, I literally hate bad defense. It genuinely ruins my night when we play defense like this. That's actually the only reason I'm mad. Because again, it's like whatever, dude. We can't win every single game. It's just like we're not going to win every single series. It's just the defensive effort tonight is fucking annoying. Just like yesterday, dude. It's the same thing that was bothering me. The way we play defense sometimes, it's so stupid. It's just like, come on. Anyway, fouled away. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for, oh boy, it's CJ. He could basically just end this game right now. Yeah, I feel like we're looking ahead to Cleveland. I feel like that's also a big problem in this game. How big of a problem? I don't know. But it sure feels like our heads are out in Cleveland. Yeah, they just want the fireworks show tonight. But yeah, if we don't score any runs here and like make it look competitive in the bottom of this inning here, I'm probably gonna dip. Hopefully everybody kind of understands that and whatnot. Because I mean, 9-3, and if we get blanked out for another inning, I don't really see this comeback kicking off. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, it's like it's a blowout too. I don't like watching blowouts, especially if it's my team losing. I can stomach it a little bit if the Tigers are blowing somebody out. It's a little easier to watch. The other way around. Happy 4th again. Thanks again on the TV app. Yeah, no problem, JM. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Do you need a way to watch if I'm not streaming it, JM? Because I won't be able to go live tomorrow. I'm gonna be a bit busy. If we get to hit and play defense, yeah, it seems like it. I mean, the hitting hasn't been that bad. They have 3 runs. That's 3 runs in 5 is pretty solid. The hitting's really is if they can score more, but I don't know. They seem kind of dead. Like I think they're bummed out after the first. Mainly, I just get bored and kind of disconnected from the game. Perez, Green, and Torkelson. I get very distracted by little things that start popping up in front of me. That's the big issue. Like, oh, it sounds like fun. All right, 0-1. Oh, you have the TV app? Okay, yeah, okay. Good. Oh, that's okay. I get what you mean now. Yeah, okay, good. Just glad to hear you got ways to watch. I'll give everyone the TV app if you need it. By the way, here, that's a fly out one away. Again, this site works really well. Actually, I'll just give you the main link so that way you can kind of navigate it. But it works really well on mobile, Xbox, whatever way you have to watch stuff. It works really good. Hey, thank you for the 26 likes, everybody. You haven't dropped one yet. Yeah, Cleveland's offense has been dead in the water lately, so maybe we have our 3 of our better pitchers. So hopefully that helps out. There you go. There's a way to watch the game. You might have to do a little bit of navigating, like scroll down and click on the Tigers. There shouldn't be any pop-ups. 1 away for Riley Green. He's over 2 with 2 Ks. Your gaming laptop is getting fixed because you've seen a lot of issues. Hopefully it gets fixed up pretty quick, man. That stinks. At least it's getting fixed up, I suppose. It's better than it sitting around having issues. Get it back. It'll be in good shape, ready to do things. Make moves. 3-1 here on Green. Hey, look at that. A little bit of offense brewing here. 3-2. You're a Phillies guy now, Seth. What happened to the Orioles? You just said fuck them. He's just like, yeah, I don't like them. And Riley Green will walk 1 on, 1 out. Here's Torque to hit a 2-run homer, and the comeback begins right now. 10-9 final. Tigers win. How do you like them apples? All starts right here with the homer by Torque. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but here it comes, Washington. Your little lead was cute. Called strike one. It's in some pretty rough shape then. Hopefully you can get it all fixed up and working again. Otherwise, you may have to get a new one, which is expensive. 0-1. Gotta stay off them porn sites, Seth. Ruining your laptop. Ball one. One. You know what's funny? I always feel like I was one of the very first people who completely abandoned antivirus stuff on my computer. Back in 2008. I was like, why would you use antivirus? That seems so stupid. I won't let any of that shit on my fucking computer. I blew them off my family computer. Be like, that stuff's not good. Don't use it. Just don't do dumb shit on a computer. You're fine. Don't download .exe files. That'll be one away. Don't click on sketchy links or fucking download .exe files, and you'll never have problems. And then might have been a problem at the beginning. Yeah, this game sucks, Gibbs. It really does. That's why I think I'm gonna take off after the 6. We're not doing shit today. I appreciate everyone hanging out and everything, and I hope everyone has a really good 4th tomorrow. Hopefully you have a good night tonight. I know some people just go out and watch fireworks. I know it's kind of like half of it's like, well, it's almost night, I guess. So I guess fireworks will be going soon. And tell up to, hey, hopefully you get it fixed up, man. Yeah, have a happy 4th, man. I'll see y'all on the 5th for everyone who might be taking off. Yeah, I'm going to be gone for tomorrow, but I'll be back on the 5th and the 6th. McKinstry, yeah, that's the end of the game. All right, that's it for me, boys. We didn't do shit. We're not doing shit in this game. The last 3 innings are cooked. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go enjoy whatever's left of the night. No reason to watch that. Just get upset and shitty. That game's over. Blowout. It's 9-3. GG's to the Nationals. Way to win the series. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do much in that game. Hopefully, we kind of rebound and play much better against Cleveland tomorrow. I'm going to have to in order to not lose. Pretty bland statement, but that makes sense, I think. All right, well, GG once again to the Nationals. I guess we just didn't have it for 2 of those games. We won 1 of them at least. We didn't get swept, so that's always good. Hopefully, again, we play better. Pitching needs to be a little bit stronger. Defense needs to improve. Hopefully, we just look better. Sometimes you can't win them all. We'll fall to 54-34. Still 20 games over. Still like 11 up in the division, maybe 10. One of those 2 numbers. We're doing good. Yeah. See you later, Mackenzie, Seth, everybody. Hopefully, everyone has a good night. Gibbs, Ash, Seth, Aiko, everyone. Have a happy 4th. Stay safe. Don't do anything too stupid. Just be, hyper cognizant. Don't blow your hands off or nothing. Just be smart. Be smart. Have a happy 4th. Go America. And I'll see y'all on the 5th of July. Bye-bye. Thanks for a fun stream, and thank you for the likes. Have a great night and a great 4th.